Get ready to uncover the hidden truth about African achievements. Did you know that many accomplishments credited to Europeans were actually pioneered by Africans? Today, we reveal the astonishing reality behind these misattributions. Prepare to be amazed by the remarkable achievements of Africa. Ancient African civilizations made remarkable contributions to mathematics and astronomy. The Egyptians, for instance, developed advanced mathematical systems that laid the foundation for geometry. Their knowledge of geometry was essential in architecture, land surveying, and agriculture. The construction of the Great Sphinx and the pyramids of Giza stands as a testament to their mastery of mathematical principles. Besides mathematics, African civilizations were also pioneers in astronomy. The Egyptians, for example, closely observed the movement of celestial bodies and developed a calendar based on the cycles of the sun and the stars. Their understanding of astronomy allowed them to accurately predict the annual flooding of the Nile River, a crucial event for their agricultural practices. We can find another notable African contribution to astronomy in the Dogon people of Mali. The Dogon possessed an intricate knowledge of the Sirius star system, including the existence of Sirius B, a white dwarf star. Astonishingly, this knowledge predates its confirmation by Western astronomers in the 19th and 20th centuries. The Dogon's understanding of celestial bodies and their connection to their culture highlights the depth of African astronomical knowledge. Despite these significant contributions, European scholars often disregarded or downplayed African achievements in mathematics and astronomy. The prevailing Eurocentric narratives of history obscured the African origins of these disciplines, perpetuating a false perception of European superiority in scientific knowledge. If you found this part shocking, trust us, the next revelation will blow your mind. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the unveiling of Africa's forgotten achievements. African civilizations had a profound understanding of medicine and healing practices. The ancient Egyptians, in particular, were pioneers in medical science. They developed surgical tools, including scalpels and forceps, and performed complex surgeries such as trepanation. The Edwin Smith Papyrus, an ancient Egyptian medical text, outlines various medical cases and treatments, demonstrating their sophisticated medical knowledge. Moreover, traditional African medicine has relied on the use of herbs and plants for healing purposes for centuries. African herbalists and healers possess extensive knowledge of the medicinal properties of various plants, roots, and barks. Their expertise in utilizing these natural remedies to treat ailments and diseases has been passed down through generations. One example of African herbal medicine is the use of the quinine-rich bark of the cinchona tree, known for its effectiveness in treating malaria. The discovery of quinine as a treatment for malaria is often attributed to Europeans, but it was actually African knowledge that laid the groundwork for this breakthrough. African healers had been using the cinchona tree bark for centuries to treat malaria, long before Europeans arrived on the continent. Despite their invaluable contributions, African medical knowledge was dismissed or even suppressed by European colonial powers. Traditional African healing practices were often marginalized as superstitious or primitive, and European medical systems were imposed, erasing the rich and effective medical traditions that existed in Africa. Now, get ready to explore the realm of architecture and engineering. Prepare to witness the awe-inspiring marvels that were crafted by African architects and engineers. From grand structures to ingenious engineering feats, Africa's legacy in these fields will leave you breathless. Keep watching this captivating journey as we unveil the hidden wonders of African architecture and engineering brilliance. African civilizations have left the world in awe with their architectural and engineering marvels. The city of Timbuktu in Mali stands as a shining example of African architectural prowess. During the 14th century, Timbuktu flourished as a center of learning and trade. The city boasted magnificent mosques, libraries, and universities, showcasing the advanced architectural skills of its African builders. The Great Mosque of Djenné, Another architectural gem in Mali is the largest adobe building in the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In southern Africa, the ancient city of Great Zimbabwe is a testament to the remarkable engineering skills of its builders. The city's stone walls, constructed without the use of mortar, showcase intricate masonry and urban planning. The structures were built to withstand the test of time and have remained standing for centuries. Despite these architectural feats, European narratives often overshadowed African achievements with their own architectural wonders. Get ready to be enchanted by the mesmerizing realm of African music, art, and dance. From rhythmic beats to stunning visuals, we dive into the vibrant tapestry of creativity that Africa has offered. African culture has a rich and diverse artistic heritage that encompasses vibrant music, captivating art, and mesmerizing dances. Throughout history, African contributions in these creative realms have had a profound impact on the world, yet they have often been overlooked or attributed solely to Europeans. African music is a wellspring of inspiration for various genres that have gained worldwide recognition. The rhythmic patterns, melodic structures, and vibrant energy of African music have deeply influenced the development of jazz, blues, and rock and roll. These genres, which emerged in the United States, owe a great debt to African musical traditions. The rhythms and syncopation that define jazz find their roots in the polyrhythmic beats of West African music. The call and response style, characteristic of African songs, is echoed in the improvisational nature of jazz performances. Similarly, blues music, originating from African American communities, draws heavily on the emotional expressiveness and storytelling elements present in traditional African music. Rock and roll, with its electrifying energy and driving rhythms, also owes its foundation to African musical influences. The energetic percussion and infectious dance rhythms of African music found their way into the early rock and roll sound, shaping the genre's unique character. African art is renowned for its diversity and expressive power. The intricate sculptures, masks, textiles, and paintings produced by African artists have fascinated and inspired countless individuals around the world. These artistic creations often embody cultural narratives, spiritual beliefs, and social commentary. African sculptures, with their striking forms and symbolic representations, have profoundly influenced modern art movements. Artists such as Pablo Picasso and Henri Matisse drew inspiration from African sculpture, incorporating elements of African aesthetics and abstraction into their own works. The strong emphasis on bold shapes, exaggerated proportions, and expressive facial features found in African sculptures challenge traditional European notions of beauty and artistic representation. Masks hold a significant place in African art, serving various functions within different cultures. They are used in rituals, ceremonies, and performances, often representing ancestral spirits or deities. African mask traditions have influenced Western theater and performance arts, where masks are used to convey emotion, transform characters, and enhance storytelling. Textiles, such as the colorful Kent cloth from Ghana or the intricately woven Bogolan from Mali, showcase the skill and artistry of African weavers. These textiles have inspired fashion designers worldwide and have become symbols of African identity and cultural heritage. Traditional African dances are a captivating blend of rhythmic movements, storytelling, and community engagement. These dances play a central role in various African cultures, serving as a means of celebration, communication, and spiritual expression. African dance forms are characterized by their dynamic energy, intricate footwork, and syncopated rhythms. They often tell stories, convey historical events, or evoke the natural world. From the acrobatic movements of the Maasai warrior dance to the graceful and fluid motions of West African dances like the Penlogo or the Azonto, these forms of expression captivate audiences with their infectious joy and cultural significance. Despite the profound influences of African music, art, and dance on global culture, European colonial powers historically downplayed or appropriated these contributions. The recognition and appreciation of African creativity and cultural expressions are essential in honoring the diverse heritage of humanity and building a more inclusive understanding of our shared artistic legacy. In our final segment, we delve into the remarkable realm of African agriculture and crop cultivation. Discover the innovative techniques, ancient wisdom, and abundant harvests that have sustained communities for generations. Get ready to witness the hidden treasures of African agriculture, where the land yields its bountiful gifts. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. The agricultural practices developed by ancient African civilizations have had a profound impact on global food production and shaped the world we know today. Yet these remarkable achievements have often been overshadowed by the agricultural revolutions in Europe, leaving Africa's contributions underappreciated and ignored. We can find one notable example of African agricultural ingenuity in the Kingdom of Aksum, in present-day Ethiopia. The Aksumites were pioneers of terraced farming, a method that enabled them to cultivate crops on steep slopes. By constructing terraces along the contours of the land, they effectively managed water runoff, prevented soil erosion, and created level areas for cultivation. This innovative technique allowed them to cultivate crops in areas that would have otherwise been deemed unsuitable for agriculture. The Aksumites also developed an advanced irrigation system, using reservoirs, channels, and canals to efficiently distribute water to their fields. These techniques not only maximized crop yields but also ensured food security for the kingdom. In West Africa, the Mali Empire thrived through the use of sophisticated agricultural techniques. One such technique was crop rotation, a method in which different crops are planted in a cyclical pattern. By rotating crops, the Mali Empire maintained soil fertility and prevented the depletion of essential nutrients. This practice also helped control pests and diseases, ensuring healthier crops and higher yields. The empire used natural fertilizers, such as compost and animal manure, to enrich the soil and enhance agricultural productivity. These sustainable farming practices contributed to the empire's prosperity and the abundance of food for its population. Another significant African contribution to agriculture lies in the domestication and cultivation of various crops. We know Africa as the birthplace of several staple food crops that have become central to global cuisine. For instance, ancient Egyptians cultivated and refined techniques for growing wheat and barley, which eventually spread throughout the world. The yam, an important tuber crop, was first domesticated in West Africa and continues to be a vital food source in the region. The indigenous knowledge and selective breeding of crops by African farmers have played a crucial role in diversifying the global food supply. However, the historical narrative surrounding agricultural revolutions often focuses on European advancements, such as the British Agricultural Revolution or the Green Revolution in the 20th century. These narratives overshadow Africa's significant contributions and the sophisticated agricultural practices developed by its civilizations. Ancient African civilizations made substantial contributions to agriculture and crop cultivation. From terraced farming and innovative irrigation systems in Aksum to crop rotation and natural fertilizers in the Mali Empire, Africa's agricultural advancements have been overshadowed by European narratives. It is crucial to shed light on Africa's agricultural heritage, appreciate its ingenuity, and incorporate this knowledge into our global agricultural practices for a more sustainable and inclusive future. It is essential to acknowledge and celebrate the remarkable achievements of African civilizations. By shedding light on these African achievements, we can rectify historical inaccuracies and give credit where it is due. It is essential to acknowledge the intellectual and cultural legacies of African people and celebrate the contributions they have made to human civilization. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content.